Look tonight at what we're doing in this country with the mentally ill. In years past, judges would send mentally ill criminals to mental institutions. They needed treatment, not just incarceration. But there's no room in mental institutions anymore. Many have been closed. So the mentally ill are sent now to jail. Almost 300,000 of America's mentally ill are behind bars. The Los Angeles County Jail and New York's Rikers Island Jail are now the nation's largest mental facilities. It was not supposed to be this way. Here's ABC's Deborah Amos.
Okay. Thank you.
Police Chief Willie Huff has been locking up criminals for 30 years. But these days, he also jails the mentally ill. When the mentally ill have no place to go, they end up here.
I think here, it's nationwide, that police officers are the changing face of mental health treatment. And that's sad because we're not equipped for it.
Certainly not equipped to handle the likes of inmate Earl Williams, or Big Earl as he's known in Natchez. A judge ruled that Williams needed immediate psychiatric care, but there were no beds at the state mental hospital. Big Earl would have to wait.
That meant that he was going to have to be in our facility or be released, and he was in no condition to be released to the public. I felt that he could be violent.
So Chief Huff kept Earl Williams locked up.
Earl would not take his medication. Earl had stopped his toilet up in his isolation cell with his foot. We had him for 4 weeks begging the state hospital to take him, and they had no rooms.
Come on, Earl!
Finally, naked and handcuffed, Earl Williams was gently bundled into a police cruiser for the trip to the state mental hospital.
Yeah, right here!
This is the kind of cell that Earl Williams, Big Earl, was held in. Some 300,000 mentally ill people are admitted to jails and prisons each year. That's 5 times the number that are admitted to state mental hospitals.
Go ahead, I'm watching.
Mississippi is one of the few states building new treatment centers, but construction is 2 years away, and that may not be enough to solve a problem that can be traced back 40 years. Many state mental hospitals close down beds in part because of abusive care. Over the years, there's been little money for new services to fill the gap.
It's not a Natchez problem, it's a national problem. The mental health has taken a back seat to a lot of other issues, such as prison overcrowding, such as school teacher raises, such as balanced budget amendments and things like that.
So Natchez, a town that shows off its stately homes, still has nowhere to house the mentally ill. Families here have come to depend on the city jail. That's what Sandra Cadan does when her brother desperately needs treatment.
The last thing I want to do is put my baby brother in jail. Chief Huff realizes that, and he does what he can to make it easier in your time of despair.
When a judge committed her brother to the state mental hospital, there were no beds available. So Cadan filed charges against her own brother. How many times did your brother go to jail?
A total of 5.
How many times had his treatment been delayed?
All the time.
Every single time?
Every time.
The last time her brother tried to shoot a minister in this church parking lot, Chief Huff made sure he stayed locked up because, he says, there is no other choice.
In the past 7 years, we've had 5 people killed by mental patients that were at home awaiting a bed in the state facility. 5 people. And that is the flip side of not taking them.
But taking them in makes this the only mental health center in Natchez. Deborah Amos, ABC News, Natchez, Mississippi.
And when we return, the town that got rich quick, then got caught.